Can we discuss how the Free Palestine people are the new Allahu Akbar people? Yeah, I think that's what we're finding out. And also, let's start deporting all illegal aliens, not just the quote criminal ones, because after the attack in Boulder, Colorado, it's time to ramp it up, y'all.
Angela Box is one of our most outspoken political analysts.
Filthy leftist stalkers out there, welcome back to my channel, where I always say what you were thinking. A lot of these things come back to what the Democrat Party has done to the black community.
It took an Anglo-Saxon looking woman to set everybody straight. Hair, blue eyes.
Hello, my name is Angela Box. Okay, guys. The Free Palestine people, they seem to have a real hard-on for Jews. I mean, go figure. Free Palestine is now the new Allahu Akbar, and I guarantee you this is going to continue. And not only did we find out that some lunatic Egyptian national is responsible for the horrific attack in Boulder, Colorado, where people were set on fire. There's really nothing more horrifying than the thought of being set on fire. Like, name me something. And one person has died. And what's even more disgusting is that these people were just gathering to commemorate and honor the victims of the October 7th attack in Israel from Hamas. And some Egyptian national who, BT Dubs, was in the country illegally. Thank you, Joe Biden. Joe Biden allowed this guy to come in because, there's not a Muslim extremist the Biden administration didn't want in this country. And he overstayed his visa. So he's not technically a criminal, but when you overstay your visa, ergo you are an illegal alien. And so this proves that the border must be shut down. We must stop these visas to different countries, and also we must make sure that ICE is not only rounding up criminal illegal aliens, but illegal aliens who might have overstayed their visas from troublesome countries. Can I get an amen? So this guy, Mohammed, aren't they always named Mohammed? Mohammed Sabri Soliman, again, an Egyptian national, who set put a flamethrower into a crowd in Boulder, Colorado to burn up some Jews and some people that supported Israel. And the media, the way they're talking about it, they're like, ooh, we probably shouldn't be truthful about this. Here's what the New York Times said. All right, this was the headline that I received this morning in their bulletin. Quote, an attack in Colorado. End quote. That's what they said. Now, I will just stipulate, if there was some MAGA ties to this attack, that is all we would hear about. Wall-to-wall coverage of this. But because it's one of their people, as it always is, 9 times out of 10, it's a leftist or a Free Palestine lunatic. Because it's one of their people, they're like, oh, let's bury this story toot sweet. But I'm not going to let them bury it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, it goes to show just how disgusting the fake news media is. And Mike Huckabee put them on notice. Mike Huckabee blasted the fake news media for basically blaming Israel for attacks on civilians in Gaza. And he's like, that is fake news. That didn't happen. You know who's responsible, more than likely, for these attacks on civilians? It would be Hamas, who makes people into human shields. And so when Israel is going after Hamas is like, let me put a woman and a child in front of me, so when you attack me, we can say women and children were killed by Israel, as per usual. Okay, look, I'm not here to wipe the ass of anyone who's anti-Israel. Not here to do it. Don't care. Save your comments for somebody else, okay? This is the point. Because the media lies, because the left allows the media to lie about October 7th, about Israel, about what goes on in Israel, crap like this keeps happening. Now, it would be one thing if it was your run-of-the-mill leftist, like a Luigi Mangione, who the left loves, but it's not. It's an illegal alien who overstayed his visa named Mohammed, who scouted Free Palestine, okay? this guy's going to be getting the death penalty, I predict, and he should, because this is a act of terrorism. But for the New York Times and other left-leaning outlets to not honestly report on this, Newsweek had a very similar take. It was like, ooh, there was an attack in Colorado. We don't really know what the motive is, though, but he did yell Free Palestine. Let me read to you a little bit of what the, let's see, Queen City News. So I don't know where this is, but basically, here's the headline. I mean, Google it, and you will see that the media goes out of their way not to name this guy in the headline and not to say that it was a targeted Islamic terror attack. Okay? As per usual. What we know about the man charged in the attack in Boulder, Colorado. Okay. So the suspect, a man armed with makeshift flamethrower and other incendiary devices launched a fiery attack on demonstrators in Colorado who were calling for the release of Israeli hostages in Gaza. Yeah, that's what happened. Disgusting. The group gathered Sunday at the Pearl Street Pedestrian Mall, a 4-block area in downtown Boulder, frequented by tourists and students. Here's what one witness, Alex Asante, said Soleiman appeared to catch himself on fire during the attack. So there's a silver lining in that, I guess. A booking photo shows him with a bandage over one of his ears. Aw, poor baby. Here's what he said. He told investigators, quote, now again, before I read you this quote, is this not what we hear from every single run-of-the-mill leftist and media outlet who pushes lies that Israel is committing genocide and war crimes on people in Gaza? He told investigators, quote, he wanted to kill all Zionist people and wished they were all dead. Okay. So far, he has not been charged with, he's been charged with a hate crime and a bunch of state crimes. I hope that they seek the death penalty. I hope the feds get involved and they're like, we'll take it from here and you're going to be charged with the death penalty and let's get these appeals done quick because this guy needs to be exited from the earth. It's absolutely disgusting. And again, the fact that Joe Biden's wide open border allowed this guy to run free is part and parcel of why Donald Trump got elected. So I will say this, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing that surprises me about the left anymore. They are disgusting. They are cretins. And the Free Palestine people, y'all can eat a dick. All right? Seriously. Eat all the days. All right, that's where I'm going to leave this video. Let me know what you think down below, and I will see you in the next one. They will be done. Bye.